Kyiv this morning is staring down the barrel of a Russian assault column that's reportedly up to 40 miles long. Satellite images confirm it's big, deadly, and dangerous, with hundreds of armored vehicles, tanks, and towed artillery, and that it's heading toward the capital of 3 million people. Russia seems to be changing tactics. So far, Russia has been using small group attacks with incursions into towns and cities, which the Ukrainian military has been able to repel with brave and determined resistance. What's coming looks more like old, blunt Russian siege warfare. It's already happening outside of Kyiv, with Russian forces attacking Mariupol in the south, home to 500,000 people, with tragic consequences and disturbing images emerging. A 6-year-old girl next to her parents at a supermarket was hit by a shell. She was rushed to an ambulance, alive but just clinging. At the hospital, her injuries proved too much. "Show this to Putin," a doctor told a camera from the Associated Press. The eyes of this child and crying doctors. In Kharkiv, Ukraine's second city, more siege and assault. Russia pounding the city center and its administrative building in ways that appear indiscriminate, including Ukrainian officials and a human rights group allege with banned cluster munitions. Russia denies the accusation. President Volodymyr Zelensky overnight saying the Russians targeted residential sections of the city, calling it a military crime. But Ukrainians are not being cowed. Russian troops did capture the small port city of Berdyansk, but residents came out and shouted down the armed Russians. "Berdyansk is Ukraine," they yelled. The Russian troops seemed surprised and held their fire. In Kyiv, those staying behind are readying themselves for street fighting, with sandbag checkpoints manned by armed volunteers and with seemingly endless supplies of Molotov cocktails.
They have no chance to get into our city and into our country, so that's why they should leave, or they will be all dead. That's the simple reason. Us or them.
As Ukraine braces for a new, possibly even more brutal chapter of this unprovoked war.
Here in Kyiv, the air raid sirens have just begun to wail again. The UN says it so far has documented 136 Ukrainians killed, including 12 children. But the real death toll is believed to be much higher.
Horrifying. All right, Richard Engel for us there. Richard, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.